Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Review today. And today what we're doing, well boys and girls, I'm glad that you asked because today we're taking a look at two new upcoming premium tanks. By the time this video does come out though, they'll probably already be in the game, but both of these vehicles are American. One is a Western Alliance Premium Era 2 tank, and the other one is a Tier 8 Premium American Heavy, or is it medium? It is the XM1 and the M26 Persian T99. Um, so I guess let's get right into it. But actually, before we do get right into today's video, if you guys like I always do with these videos, if you guys want to take a look at both these two vehicles without my commentary, I'll leave a link, two links down below, so that you guys can check these things out for yourself as well. Oops, my bad. um, so yeah, let's get right into today's video and let's check on the XM1, probably my most favorite of the two, because this is actually a prototype design of the Abrams. Of course, you know, right here saying the Abrams one was offered by Chrysler Defense, the other by General Motors. So yeah, the 1970s, you know, all of that. Like I said, it's a Era 2 premium Western heavy tank. Normally what you expect. Of course, this is giving us gameplay tips, and of course, about the Leopard 2 AV, which is already in the game, I believe. I could be wrong about that. It is the other Era 2 premium heavy tank for Germany. APHE heat and ATGMs less offensive against. I'm guessing this is telling us it's not going to be as good with the all of those, but yeah, okay. Keep the pressure on your enemies with the hard hitting gun. Award gaming. Sorry for that. The thing is, believe I I could be wrong. It has a 105 caliber gun. It's not going to have, or does it have a 100? Hmm. Okay. Good question. But still, I don't think it's going to have a gun that's going to hit that hard. Her too with ATGMs flying around where they can do like nearly 1,000 damage. Yeah. Use the tank's speed to get into position quickly, which is what you expect. Is based upon the Abrams idea, and this is the prototype of the Abrams. So yeah, okay. Switch between offensive and defensive as needed. Your firepower, armor, profile, and mobility gives you operations. Okay, so let's look at some of the stats of the vehicle. So matchmaking, quartz price up to Aero 2. It's an Aero 2 Premium, so yeah, okay. Silver bonus is at 50%. Tanker's XP bonus is 10%. Commander XP bonus is 25%. Hit points is 3,000. Not that bad. Engine power is 1,500 horsepower. Power to weight ratio is 28.26. Oh my goodness, English there, boys and girls, is hard. Speed limit is 72.5 miles per hour. Reverse speed is 38.50 miles per hour. Hard reverse speed is 28 seconds. Turn to traverse speed is 40 seconds. Gun depression is 10. We expect it's American. All American tanks do have that good gun depression. Gun elevation is 20. Pen is 421 to 430 to 251. Okay, not that bad with the pen. Damage is 480 to 460 to 500. It looks like your standard ammunition. It looks like it's getting more hard hitting type of gun. Like it's literally sounds like it's going to hit you pretty hard. I guess say. Hang on. There we go. I had to turn my phone down before it goes off. Uh, sorry for that. Uh, Yeah, okay. Aim time is 1.9 seconds. Accuracy is 0.35. Rate of fire is 7.5 rounds per minute. Reload time is 8 seconds. Damage per minute is 3,600. Max ammunition you can carry is up to 55 rounds. Your shell one is APFSDS round, so okay, that's probably why I guess so much penetration. Not as much as your heat rounds, but still, it looks like you're going to be training somewhat penetration with your APFSDS, but you're also getting more alpha with your APFSDS rounds. But with your heat, you're getting more pen and a little bit less alpha. Okay. And HE looks like it's getting good pen, 250, where HE always gets great alpha, 590, not bad for all. And then we have view range is 470, and signal range is 590 meters. Okay, so let's take a look at the vehicle. Of course, this vehicle looks sexy. Really awesome vehicle. I mean, it's an Abrams design prototype, so if you really want this thing, you could already go ahead and kind of get the M1 Abrams, but this is the prototype design, so yeah. And it looks like we're gonna be getting a premium skin with it too. Plus, check out the XM1 GM and the new US Patriot 24's camo. The camo can be used in all maps, environments, and is available with the tank in two of the vehicles stored bundle. More info below. Okay, so that is a pretty cool skin. So the XM1 GM bundle will begin on July 2nd at 10:01 UTC time. So that will be actually today. Yes, actually, yes, it will be today. Well, by the time this video does come out, it will be today because I'm pre-recording this on the first. So this will be on the This video will be coming out for the second. So yes, to be honest, would be on this today. So 10 at 10:01 UTC time, and will end on July 30th at 8:59 UTC time. So do keep that in mind, man. And then we have the bundle pack. So what we're going to be getting and how much would this tank is going to be. And guys, I do have the idea that this tank is not going to be cheap. Um, just by telling you that it is going to be Era 2 tank. Era 3s are pretty expensive, $100. So I'm guessing this thing is going to be roughly $100 as well. So do keep that as a like a pinch of salt. This vehicle will also be, you know, $100 along with the other. Well, the other thing might not be $100 actually. To be honest, I don't think so. I could be wrong. Please must correct me if I am wrong about that. But actually, we're going to be checking the other vehicle out. So to be really 100% honest, I don't think word need to be let me know. But let's do this anyways. So the Ultimate Pack bundle will be getting the XM1 GM R2 Western Alliance Heavy Tank with advanced loader, gun stabilizer, improved ventilations, and we'll be getting the Summer, Winter, Desert, and Umbaran Patriot Skin camo with it, with also 7 days of premium time, 4 times Commander XP boosters with 20 of these, and 3 times vehicle XP boosters, 20 of those. Normally will cost you 23,128 gold, but because there's a 25% discount, you'll be buying it for 17,300 gold. Which, yeah, I was right about this one being $100 because you can't get anything cheaper except 12,000 gold, which is $49, which is $50. But with this bundle right here, it's $100. Due because you don't get anything higher except 25,000 gold, but that's with a price of $99.99. With tax, it'll be roughly around $100. So this will be the most expensive pack of the XM1. I don't know why it's not going off the blue, but whatever. But yeah, definitely a very, very expensive pack right here, guys. I gotta say myself. Extremely expensive for the first bundle, the ultimate one. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you want like these three things, and then also the boosters, or maybe the premium time. If you want all of that, then please go ahead and buy it. But at the end of the day, it's your money there, guys. You can do whatever you want. You don't want to buy it, you don't have to. Um, so yeah. Then we got the next one, loaded pack, which of course comes with the tank itself, all the chemicals, the summer, winter, desert, and Albaran, 7 days of premium time, 4 times Commander XP boosters, 20 of these, 3 times vehicle XP boosters, 20 of those, and this would normally cost you 19,253 gold, but with a 20% discount, you'll be buying it for 15,400 gold. I mean, yes, this one's a little bit more cheaper than the previous one, but it's still going to cost you $100 because, again, there's nothing that it comes near the price of 15,400 gold. Yeah, maybe 12,000, but you're going to buy another gold pack to able to get this. Let's see. So if you want to do it this way, and oh, my bad, my hand hit my mic. If you want to do it this way, there, guys, which if you do, you might as well just buy the $100 one. Is to buy yourself a 12,000 gold pack, which is $49.99. All right. Then buy the 3,000 gold pack, which will cost you $14.99. Which, yeah, okay, it's not $100, but you'll still have roughly like 5,000 gold left. I think I could be wrong. Please must correct me if I am wrong by that. Around 5 to 10,000 gold left over. I think it's mostly 10,000, but then you could have only 9,000. Again, the figures could be off a little bit by that. But still, it'll be just worth of buying a $100 card, both Xbox or PlayStation card, or just spend $100 to buy the tank if you really want this tank. Um, Either buying the lower pack or the ultimate pack. So let's see about the base pack as well. And the base pack is a roughly, well, it's of course you get the tank itself. It will be 12,900 gold. Okay, this one's a little bit more reasonable price. Um, it is a $50 one, which is not bad at all. But you are going to have to buy another gold, a little bit more gold to really add to this. Um, my recommendation, if you really want to buy just the base pack, I would say buy the $49.99, which yes, you'll get 12,000 gold out of it, and then go ahead and buy yourself this 1,250 gold, which will cost you $6.99. Um, that will definitely give you the amount of gold to buy this tank if you really truly do want to buy this vehicle. Um, Otherwise, you're just gonna be buying $100, but yeah, you're really gonna be saving yourself a lot of gold. If you are going to go ahead and buy $100 worth of gold for this vehicle right here. I gotta say so myself. But depending on which way you want to buy it, do you want to buy the ultimate pack where you get the tank, a few like equipment with also some cambos, plus premium time, and the boosters? Go right ahead. Or do you just want to buy the tank itself with a couple of camos, premium time, boosters? Okay. Or do you just want the tank itself? To be honest, here, guys, do whatever you want with your money. Um, I know I've said this about Era 3, and sometimes they do it with Era 2, where they do bring these tanks back out with free XP. So if you decide to wait until they do that, then that's entirely up to you. That is a free way to doing it if you really want to be that free to play player. This eventually they will bring it back out with free XP. If you want to do it that way, save up your free XP. Don't worry about buying the tank itself. Um, and if you're just worried about buying the tank and you don't want to spend the money, just wait. They eventually will bring it back out again, just like at R3. They will they do sometimes these like cells with L2, even with tier 8s as well, where they bring them out with free XP. So, uh, depending on how you want it, how badly you want this tank. Do you want to wait for a good while, and then you can get with free XP, or do you want to buy the tank now and spend either $100 or roughly 50 to 50 some dollars, almost $60 for it, which you're almost might as well just buy $100 and buy the vehicle by itself, or do you want to buy both? Well, we're gonna be seeing how much the other tank is going to be as well. So, but that is my option. If you're a free to play player and you don't want to spend no money on this vehicle, I would prefer to wait because they do sometimes bring these tanks back out with free XP. Even with the R2, they actually do that with some of the R2s. I've seen a couple R2s um, where they will be amount of free XP. So there you go. But let's go ahead and go back and let's go ahead and go check out the which vehicle's called the M26 Persian. So the M26 Persian T99, the fireworks showcase. Of course, this is the U.S. July 4th is collaboration with fireworks. Yep, okay. It's a American Tier 8 premium M26 Persian medium tank. So this is a medium tank, not a heavy tank. And of course, it has rocket launchers, not just with its main caliber gun, but also rocket launchers. I'm guessing this is like a 90 mil gun as well. And of course, gameplay tips. Use your rockets when you're 100% sure you'll hit the target. They're unguided, so these rockets are dumb guided missiles, I guess you could say, not ATGMs, very exact. Um, so you can't really use your aim them more properly, unlike ATGMs in the Cold War. Prepare the enemy with your main gun, and time your reload with your rockets. Force on damage dealing equipment and commander skills to bring out the beast of this tank. So, yeah, the M26 Persian with rockets. We're finally actually getting this vehicle with rockets. So that's pretty cool. I mean, after all, we did get the what's it called? The T34 Calliope, which is a American Tier 6 premium medium tank with rockets. So there we go. So this thing matchmaking plays up to Tier 10. So of course it does. It's a Tier 8 premium. Tank XP bonus is 10%. Silver XP bonus is 50%. Hit points is 1,450. Engine power is 704 horsepower. Power to weight ratio is 17.21. Speed limit is 48 miles per hour. And reverse speed is 20 miles per hour. Auto traverse speed is 26 seconds. Uh, turn traverse speed is 38 seconds. Gun depression is 10. Of course, what you expect. It's American. It's going to have that good gun depression with its main gun. Gun elevation is 22. Primary gun is, like I said, was a 90 millimeter M3A1 gun. Penetration is 221 to 268 to 45. 240 for both its standard and premium rounds, and 320 for its HE rounds. Aim time is 2.1 seconds. Accuracy is 0.36 seconds. Rate of fire is 8.7 rounds per minute. Reload time is 6.9 seconds. Damage per minute is 2,088. Not bad. I mean, this with just the gun itself, the 90 mil gun, can carry up to 70 rounds. Your main ammunition is AP, APCR, and HE. Okay, not that bad. By telling it, and with the damage per minute with its standard 90 mil gun is not that bad. I guess you could say at tier 8. Though, would it be the best idea for the pen? I don't know. We're just going to wait and find out, I guess. Um, because this thing can see tier 10 vehicles, and this is a tier 8 premium. But we'll have to also see about the rockets down here. Um, so we have the rockets launcher, which is T99. Penetration is 72. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Damage is 300. Aim time is 2.5 seconds. Accuracy is 0.40. Rate of fire is 0. I mean, not 0. 20.17 rounds per minute. Reload time is 10.9 seconds. Interclip reload is 0.33 seconds. Shots per clip is 4, so you can fire off 4 rounds. Damage per minute is 6,051. So you add that with this, that will be roughly around like 8 to 9,000 damage, depending on if you can pin things. But then I bet also the splash damage is going to be somewhat pretty decent too, maybe. Of course, you carry up to 44 rounds of rockets, and your rockets is just rockets. Yeah, that's okay. uh, and then your view range is 390 and signal range is 745. Now, I would say the main caliber gun will probably be your most main thing when you want to use. So when you get into those close combats, and if you can flank the enemy tank, especially if it's a when you're bomb tier game, like if you're in a tier 10 game, you're going to want to either find a target that's very lightly armored, like a Gorilla 15 or a Waffenträger off E100's turret, or something that doesn't really have really good armor, like even a light tank to really use with the rocket launchers. Um, I mean, maybe the gun can work with its penetration with the tier 8s, but the rockets are going to struggle against most of those heavy tanks. And with where is it? Not really right. The accuracy is really going to kill you with it, with the rockets. And these rockets are mostly for like close combat. So if you do get in close combat, I'm not sure about the splash damage. If it's going to have any splash damage, it might. So the splash damage might do a little bit more damage. Probably not 300 damage. That's only with a pending shot. But, it is what it is, I guess. The rockets might not be seen that pretty good with the tier 8, because you're not going to be able to control them. They're just going to fly everywhere, just like the tier 6 one does as well. The T-34 Calliope. Um, and that thing does get a little bit more rockets than this thing does, I believe. But yeah, the 9mm gun is going to be your go getting gun if you're aiming, like trying to snipe if you're in a bottom tier game. Now, if you're in a top tier game, your 9mm gun is still going to be your best friend. And those close combat though, your rockets might be your best friend, depending on which type of target you're fighting, and if you do have the sides or rear of an enemy heavy tank or heavy armored tank destroyer or some of those medium tanks, you might actually be doing that pinning. But again, you gotta make sure you actually do outflank your enemy and make sure they don't have any allies beside them. So yeah, but let's look at the vehicle. Of course, it looks beautiful with these rockets on both like left and right of the vehicle. I mean, it's a Pershing at the end of the day, just with rockets. Of course, it's going to have good gun depression and good turn armor right here at the cheeks. So you never really want to shoot at these two spots. So if you're a tier 10 tank, you're going to go right through those pretty decently well. So, of course, right here's the other thing about it. You'll be getting the Patriot camos with the vehicle as well as day one if you purchase with the bundle packs. Of course, the M26 Pershing T99 bundles will begin on July 2nd, which is today. Like I said earlier, for when this video is going to be coming out, it will be today at 10:01 UTC time, and it will end on July 30th at 8:59 UTC time. And I said, no, I don't think they sell these two together. So, the first bundle pack, the Ultimate Pack, you will be getting the American Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank with also advanced loader, gun stabilizer, and improved ventilations. The Summer, Winter, Desert, and Unborn camouflage or the Patriot camouflage. 7 days of premium time. 4 times Commander XP boosters, 20 of these. 3 times vehicle XP boosters, 20 of those. This vehicle would normally sell as 19,061 gold, but with a 25% discount, you'll be buying for 14,200 gold. Yeah, boys and girls, this one would also is going to be $100 as well. Like I said, you ain't gonna find anything really to be with 100% 14,000 gold and stuff. Your best bet is to buy $100, $99.99 of gold to able to purchase this vehicle. And also take this to the pinch of salt. Depending on where you live at, it might be a little bit more for you than it is for me. So do keep that as a reminder. as well. I mean, you could do it this other way, and this was the other way I said about with the other one. You could go ahead, and now this is up to you. Go ahead and buy yourself the $49.99, which will give you 12,000 gold, or go ahead and buy the 3,000 gold, which will be $14.99. Now, is it going to be worth buying this vehicle for those two amount? That will be doesn't matter which way you do it. I guess it's going to be $50, no matter what. I mean, if you're just buying the 49,000, I mean $49 worth of gold, yeah, it's gonna be $50, but you ain't gonna have enough to buy this vehicle. So you're going to have to buy a little bit more gold. But if you buy $99.99, you will have enough to buy the tank and have some gold left over for the season. So, okay, let's look at the loaded. So, the loaded will be getting the tank itself, with also the summer, winter, desert, and Albaran camouflages with 7 days premium time, the 4 times commander XP boosters, 20 of those, and 3 times vehicle XP boosters, 20 of these. Normally would be sold as a 15,264 gold with a 20% discount, so giving us around 12,200 gold to work with. Which, okay, this one is a little bit more reasonable, but not as much. You could go ahead and say, yeah, you're going to buy $100 for it. But if you really don't want to do that, you could go ahead and do it this way. Buy yourself $49.99, which will give you 12,000 gold. And also buy yourself $6.99, with will give you 1,250 gold. You're probably going to have. You might have some gold left over. Maybe only 1,000 gold left over. I could be wrong with the amount of gold you're gonna have left over. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about that. But I think you might have like maybe only 1,000 gold left over if you do it that way. But then, if you want to go ahead and buy the $99.99, go right ahead. It's up to you guys. But yeah, that is one way of doing it. And then last but not least is the base version, which is you'll be getting the tank itself for 8,950 gold. Boys and girls, this one, yeah, this one definitely be $50. I would say $50 is the best bet to buy this one. Yes, you're getting 12,000 gold out of it, but for 8,950, um, yeah, you will have, let's see, roughly about 4,000 gold left over. Now, I could be wrong, please miscorrect me if I am wrong about the amount of gold you might have left over, but you will have like roughly 4,000 gold left over if you buy the $50 one. So, out of all these bundles, this is sort of the cheapest. Um, because it's halfway, like half to 100. Majority of these bundles are $100. So, yeah. I mean, depending on which one you want to do. Again, if you want everything that comes in this bundle pack, $100 would be pretty much worth it. Or if you want this bundle pack, again, another $100. But this one would be rough, $50. But I guess depending on which way you want to buy it, you could go for the $29.99 one, which gives you 6,500 gold, and go ahead and buy something like the $14.99, which you get 3,000 gold out of. But again, that's just costing even more money when you can just go ahead and buy one pack and go ahead and get a tank. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is for those free to play players that is safe from their free XP. If you do not want to buy the tank, don't worry. Eventually, Wargaming does bring out premiums for free XP, or they'll bring them out as a contract where you can grind the contract out and get a premium tank for free. Those are the two options you got for World War II tanks. Either wait, which I can't say when they will do it to this Theory Premium tank. it'll probably be a while before they do it to it, but they either will bring it back out with free XP or they will bring it out with a contract where you have to complete certain amount of missions, and then once you complete all the missions, and at the end of all of it, you will be getting the tank itself for free. Now, they don't do this with the Cold War Era 2 tanks or Era 1 tanks. The Cold War tanks are, of course, you will have to wait for it to come out with where it's going to be for free XP, but that's a option for those free-to-play players. Now, if you're pay to win, or not pay to win, one of those players that don't care that you spend the money, then be my guest, go ahead and buy it, depending on which one you want to buy. But if you're that player that doesn't know if you want to spend that much money on this, either I would wait, just like a free-to-play player, wait till a year comes out as a contract, or free XP. One of the two options. Or if you have a tank in your garage and you don't like it, maybe do a trade-in. Sometimes Wargaming will do trade-ins for some tanks, but it's going to take a little while before these vehicles do show those type of options. So if you're free to play player, or you're that player that don't want to spend tons of money, like $50 or $100 into the game, it's going to take a little while for these good vehicles to come back out, both this one and the XM1. But what I would have to say, if you're that type of player, those two type of players, I would say wait, just wait. But if you're that player that don't care that you spend money into the game, be my guest. Go ahead and buy them both if you really want to. To be honest, it's going to cost you, depending which way you do it, $200 to really buy both of these vehicles. I really don't know if I would do that myself or not, even though I'm a YouTuber. But still, $200 is still a pricey range for both. Or it will be $150. Yeah, still not sure if I would do that. Um, But at the end of the day, guys, I can show you this. You do whatever you want. Buy it, don't buy it. But it's your mind. Do what you want to do. If you like this tank, the 20 M26 Persian T99, or if you like the Abram or the XM1 GM vehicle, buy them if you really, really, really want them. If you don't want them and you're that free to play player, like I said, wait. Eventually, those who is patient enough to wait usually gets good things. So if you're that player that is patient and is going to willing to wait for both of these vehicles to come back out, is either for a free XP, a contract, or a trade-in, then you have the patience to get something awarding. Yeah, I gotta say that's the best option. Um, but let me know there, guys, which vehicle will you be going for? Are you going to buy them, or are you not going to buy them? Are you going to say, forget it, their tank? I am not buying either one of these vehicles, and I'm just going to wait. Just wait until they do come back out, either for free XP and stuff. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys and promise you guys that it's going to be soon after this event or sales is over. It's going to take a while for them to come back out, but if you're patient enough, there you go. You more likely will probably be getting these vehicles, or maybe someday, if Wargaming wants to, because they do this as well, add them to a season. Now, I can't be specifically saying when they are going to come to a season because I don't know, but we do have a choice of that as well. So, um, like I said, if you're patient enough, you're willing to wait, then that is a great thing because, like the saying goes, if you're patient, great things comes towards those who's patient. So yeah. But I like to know that, guys, are you going to buy one, or like are you going to buy the XM1, or are you going to buy the Persian, or are you just going to buy both, or are you not going to buy them and you're just going to wait and see if they do come back out for free XP or other ways of getting them for free within World Tanks Console? I didn't know what you guys are going to do, And do you think it's exciting for the XM1 or the Pershing with the rockets as well for a tier 8 American premium medium tank? Yeah, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are behind this. Do you like them both, or do you think one of them is going to be better than the other one? Or what do you think about this? The rockets at tier 8, are they going to be good against those tier 10s? Me, I don't think they are going to be that good, but depending on what type of armor you're going up against, yeah. Uh, but I don't know what you guys' thoughts on this, and are you just going to buy it? Are you not going to buy it? Or are you going to be like only going to buy one? I don't know what you guys are going to do. Please let me know down below in the comments. And that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.